everyone, and welcome to Draw 10 action of the 2025 Mixed Doubles Curling Trials in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. My name is Dustin Mickish, and I work with Curling Canada in Youth Development. We have a great battle on hand here this afternoon between Team GIO and Desjardins and Team Martin Laycock. I'd now like to welcome Kimberly Tuck, who will be joining me to call this afternoon's game. Welcome, Kim.
Hi, Dustin. Thanks for having me. And Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year to everybody joining today's game. Appreciate you taking the time to watch some afternoon curling action here. Teams are just getting ready here for the first end, setting the placement stones. So 16 teams have made their way to Liverpool and Nova Scotia, 2 pools of 8 teams, and right in the midst of round robin play. So both teams looking to pick up a win. Currently, Team Martin Laycock has a 1-3 record, and Team GIO and Desjardins are at 0-4. But both teams still looking to pick up a win here.
A little stiffer till we end.
Yeah. I think in like 10 or 5.
Here we see Nancy Martin of Team Martin Laycock, first and fifth rock thrower. Lots of experience in the mixed doubles discipline for both of these teams. And can maybe tell us a little bit from your experience, probably playing both these teams numerous times over the years.
Yeah, so I've played both Nancy and Steve in different formations, and also Robert with his daughter Emily. So yeah, both teams are very familiar with the mixed doubles game, lots of experience. I expect there to be lots of rocks in play in that forefoot, as we always see with mixed doubles, and should see some really good shots.
Yeah, that's a very nice first place stone for Nancy for sure.
Yep. 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 Yep.
So Kim, tell us maybe a little bit more about first end and maybe just thinking strategy-wise for both teams and what's kind of going through their playbook or minds kind of early in the game.
Yeah, so the basic thing both teams are gonna want to try to do is control that top forefoot area. Start off by getting a couple of rocks set up really nicely, really control the angles to their favor. Martin Laycock will be looking to try and shut it down, forcing Desjardins and GIO to only scoring 1. If they can have an opportunity to get one in their first steal, they will, but right now they'll be just looking to try to lock down that button area.
Top 8.
Yep. Yes.
Top 8.
Hard line.
Top 8.
Hard line. Hard line. Okay, good throw. 14-4.
So a little bit disappointed, obviously, for that one. They would have liked to seen that freeze to the face of the Yellowstone, but still in a usable position for them down the road here.
Yes, the angles being super important in mixed doubles, and just over curling there a bit. If it was on the left side as we're looking here of the rock, it would have been a bit of a better angle for them to maybe tap it out later in the end, but definitely now an opportunity for Robert to open it up here now.
Yeah, you always want to try to think about the angles that you're not only creating for yourself, but what you're leaving for the opposition. Trying to get as much as you can out of each shot is super important with only 5 rocks to play per team.
Just change this angle a bit.
I think it makes it worse that way.
Pardon?
It makes it worse if we change it that way.
No, I know.
I gotta go this way if I'm changing it.
Well, I'd like to, like, pull it that way a bit.
We gotta hit this side if we're changing the angle. Are they frozen?
So a little discussion here on
They're a
what to
couple
do with those
inches.
two
It's gonna
rocks.
pull it this way if you hit it
Okay.
on that side.
You want T-line?
Yep.
So, Kim, what do you think the call is here? Is it now to freeze here, side button?
I think they're trying to create a little bit of a angle
line's
on
good.
those tops. Like you heard them talking about trying to maybe rearrange the angles.
Where?
There is the opportunity still to freeze. So we'll see where this one comes to rest here. But T-line weight should be something that they're trying to either get right to it
Okay, whoa, whoa.
and then hopefully see if they can
Nice shot.
use those top two as
See
guards.
what I was saying, Steve?
That.
So nice shot there by Steve. Great
Yeah.
draw weight.
On va frapper du côté gauche sur la pierre en avant.
Sometimes you have to use those top 8, top 12 rocks as guards in mixed doubles because you don't have the opportunity to get those extra rocks in with only 5 rocks.
Absolutely, and you know Steve was worried a little bit about the angles there where that red coming back now. I don't think it would get both of the yellows here, but it's like we'll see here soon.
Yeah, these guys aren't real happy with how congested things are, so just trying to looking to open stuff up to make sure they can score.
Can you ask them to wait to move our clock till we clear the rocks? Can you ask them to wait to move the clock until we clear the rocks?
So did create some space, but obviously left their red rock open. So they're going to take a look at removing this with, and then now you're going to be looking at potentially only forcing them to score 1.
Yep. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl, 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 curl little, curl little, curl little. Okay, good.
That's a great shot by Steve. Might have been looking to stay in front a little bit more, as now it might present an opportunity to freeze to these ones here on the corner.
Yeah, it gives Desjardins an opportunity to potentially freeze to either one of those. Definitely think Steve would like to try to stay a little bit more in line with that one in the back 4. But job well done. Get rid of it. You know, force these guys into having to make a really good freeze or potentially only going to get their 1 at the end of this.
Yeah, both teams do get a practice before the game, so Robert should have a pretty good hand here on the ice to lob a freeze in there.
La ligne est belle.
Maybe still set up a deuce.
Yep. Yep. Ok, la ligne est belle. T-line. Quel qu'on freeze, là? Yep. Yep.
Il te drôle,
Ben, wow, wow.
Backy. Might stop. Hit that, hit that, hit that.
So a bit of an opportunity missed there, just a little bit heavy, so didn't quite get the line on either the one they were trying to freeze to on the side of the front foot, or and then missed the back one as well.
Well, whichever.
Yeah, they're both good.
Okay.
It's more similar to what you threw to play the in.
Okay.
Put it just cross center.
Yeah, so it's a little less ice than we took, hey?
Yep.
Still like that 10-ish?
Yep.
15 for like top 8?
Yep.
Okay. Slow right now. Whoa. Okay, line's good. Yep. Straight.
Just
Where?
top 12, top 8.
Yep. Hard. Hard straight. Ah.
Okay, it's fine.
So just coming up a little bit light there. However, I still think this is a force for one, so they'll be looking to draw into the forefoot to score their single point. So still does the job to block those rocks and shrink the scoring area a little bit.
Milieu du 12, inter, 45 avec un peu de vie.
So last rock in the first end for Team GIO and Desjardins. We see Anne-Sophie throwing the last one here, looking to score that single point.
Elle essaie de ralentir, on a peut-être une petite chance.
Will it stop? Nice shot there. And that will be 1 point for Team GIO and Desjardins. We'll be back here soon after the break.
The Canadian curling trials. The thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. Just getting underway here in the second end.
La ligne est belle. La ligne est belle. Yep. Yep, line. Yep. Yep.
Okay, and so.
So we do have four games here in action here this afternoon, and on sheet A we have Team Walker Myers playing Zhang Prichalango. On sheet B we have Team Papley Van Amsterdam playing Team Jones Lang, and then over on sheet 5 we have Team Homan Botcher playing Team Tran Kleider. So a lot of great games here this afternoon and very pivotal for playoff implications. So we'll keep you updated as we go along here this afternoon.
Yeah, there's lots of really close games so far this week, and I expect it'll continue into the weekend.
Hard! Get by! Hard! Good. Hard! Keep going!
Good shot.
Good sleep.
So yeah, in Pool A, Team Homan Botcher is 4-0. Team Walker Myers and Tran and Kleider are both 3-1. So those are the top 3 teams in Pool A right now. Over in Pool B, we have Team Peterman Gallant with 5 wins. And Team Weigel Epping at 4-1, and Team Armstrong Griffith and Team Lot Lot at 3-2. So yeah, lots of close games so far here this week, and more to come, and will be very exciting as we continue to get closer to the weekend.
So Robert will be looking to try to get into that forefoot area, try to freeze to that one that Steve just threw. With Anne-Sophie's first rock coming up short, they'll have a bit of work to do here now to try to limit the score by Martin and Laycock.
Yep. High. High. That's all. Whoa.
Excellent sweep there and freeze and a very nice shot.
Sweep.
Okay, let's come bump back.
This way?
Or just bump to the freeze first.
Sure.
So Steve first looking at maybe making a run back on those top two, recognizing they might be in a little bit of trouble here to score more than one. It's a great shot there by Robert and a really nice sweep by Anne-Sophie.
This path or here?
Looking to maybe rearrange the angles in the one in the top button now and hopefully get that in a good position where they might be able to play something on it later in the end to score multiple.
Okay, line's good.
Back 8.
It's running. Clean. Yep.
Back 8.
Yep.
Back 8.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Back 8.
Whoa. Curl. 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 Okay, good.
It's a nice shot
It's a
there by
nice shot
Steve.
there as well. Yeah, we've seen lots of finish in this ice for sure. And it seems to be very weight particular. If you get a little bit too heavy, you don't quite get the finish. And if you're a little bit light, it really takes off. So really nice management on that shot there for Nancy and Steve.
OK.
Non, viens, on va où est-ce qu'on connaît? Combien t'avais sur l'autre, Anso?
38.
36, tu dis?
8. 38.
Un petit peu plus de relax. Parle-moi, t'es où?
Si.
T'es close for line. Gotta go line, pas le choix. Gotta go line. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa, right off. Right off.
I think it's a nice shot there by Robert. He's always so very animated every time we've always played them.
Yep.
Right now, it's a disaster for us if they slash that.
Okay. Even if you end up nose to here and here, it's still
That's
better.
real close to a triple.
It's still better.
Okay.
So the angle's not really looking great here right now for Nancy
Are you
and
throwing
Steve.
a hair loss?
Yeah.
Okay, line's good.
Back 4.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Has to curl. Curl. Curl.
Back 4.
Curl. Curl. Has to curl. 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 Sit.
Oh.
Jeez.
So I'm not sure, Dustin, what they were actually
what's
playing,
happening?
whether they were playing this straight or whether they were trying to tap it back and then roll on top.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to hear without for mixed doubles.
OK.
Yeah, I think Steve was just a little unhappy with that one. Rolled a little too far. That maybe now there's an opportunity to make a double or a nice hit and roll, which will make it extremely hard to score any multiples.
Un peu moins large.
So yeah, if Robert can get one underneath here, try to get a little bit of action. If you can get underneath that one in the top 4, set on the button, limit them to 1, or potentially maybe move it enough to sit in 1.
Assez close.
On est back 8, back 12.
Non. Stay close. Stay close.
So back 12 is the weight we're hearing.
Hard! Hard and soft! Oh, come on. Okay, whoa, whoa. Yep.
So that one just curled maybe a little bit more than Robert was expecting there, but
Yeah, I think she was calling back 12, but I think maybe a little bit of miscommunication on the weight, and which is part of why it would have broke so much sooner than what they were
Angles are
expecting.
good for the yellow sticking. Where do you see this? Here?
Not a bad
This
spot
guy
though. They
here?
still can play the tap on that if they need
Comes
it.
into here.
Okay.
Be line 2. Get rid of the backing on the 5.
So trying to get it to here?
The only risk is if I run it high, I could make the shot for them. Like it would have to be low if anything.
Okay.
That or we guard it, like you said. You play that in the last shot.
Okay, I like that.
So one of the things with mixed doubles too is a matter of, you know, do you make a shot that potentially could let the other team off the hook or make something for them? I like the guard in this situation. I know they're only sitting one right now, but I think with Steve opening it, might risk them potentially allowing Desjardins and GNA to get one in there, and then they might be looking at trying to give up a steal here instead of scoring. So making sure you get your one right now, I think, is a good plan. And if Nancy has an opportunity on her last to make a shot for a multiple, then it's there for them. But don't open it up for the other team right at this moment.
I agree with you completely, Kim. I think getting your one here is important, and if you're potentially helping the other team, I think it is best early in the game to try and guarantee your single point, and with playing the guard here. But we are seeing this rock
Good.
is a little bit high, but does the job.
Oui.
Yeah, it's one of those things when you're so focused on your LSD in the practice that you don't always get an opportunity to throw a shot cross center, like from middle 8 over. So sometimes it's a little bit tricky in the first couple ends to figure out exactly where the line is for those guards.
Yes, we talk about it all the time, though, for sure. Precision guard placement is critical to placing your stones well, and it's easy to maybe over curl a little bit or under curl, and that extra half a rock of over under curl can make a huge difference in points being scored.
Stay close. Yep. High. High. Chill it. Chill it. Chill it. Walk.
It's a bit of a plan
This
B
rock's
there,
gonna be touching the button.
but guarding that side.
Yeah. So that doesn't have to go more than a couple
Okay,
inches.
so we got to get that one to here. So just sliver high, almost
So it looks like
low.
we're seeing a run double here, Kim, hey, to try and score that second point.
Basically a nose hit.
Yeah. So basically just trying to hopefully pop those two red stones here to be able to score hopefully one for sure on the button, because I don't think that yellow rock's going anywhere. And then maybe that side rock will count as their second one. This is the fun part of mixed doubles.
Yes, lots of rocks in play every end, and always exciting end finishes.
Steve's going to put his gripper on here to sweep this one.
Here we have the last rock in the second end from Nancy Martin, the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
One.
Just slightly over curls, and that will be one for Team Martin Laycock, and game will be tied at 1, headed into the third end here shortly.
Got 2, go!
Just one little, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. We're here in the third end with Nancy Martin getting us underway here.
Top 12.
It's been a great game so far. Forces both ends, but got tied here in the third end, and Team GIO and Desjardins, they'll be looking to score multiples here in the third.
The key to this for Nancy and Steve will be try to get this rock set up here in a good position. We saw this in the last end when Anne-Sophie came up short and how much trouble that caused. So if GIO can get one in here and get it top button, top four, then the pressure will be again right on Nancy and Martin to try to remove stones to even get into that scoring area.
35 avec un peu de vie. 35-40.
La ligne est belle.
So
Juste
looking
le
a
weight,
little
faut que
bit
ça cœur.
heavy.
Faut que ça cœur.
Starting to curl now though. Just to give you on how much finish there is on this ice.
Yes, a lot of curl by Greg Owasco and his team, National Chief Ice Technician with Curling Canada, and ice has been fantastic here this week, where we are experiencing a little bit of rain here today, but overall the ice conditions have been excellent by Greg Owasco and Neil Gargle and their team.
Yeah, those guys do a lot of work, and the players certainly appreciate everything they do to provide them with such a great surface.
Line's great. Yep. Speed. Whoa.
Back 8.
Whoa. Curl.
Back line.
Whoa. Curl. Okay.
Get it over there.
So just a little heavier than I think they wanted, so didn't quite get the finish they were looking for. Another opportunity here now for Robert to get one in top button area, and then you'll probably see some work to be done here by Steve to try to get some space opened up to see if they can get one in there.
C'est plus lent là, que les draws de même, OK? Tirez 30. Il a quand même passé une coupe.
Mentioned earlier, we have 3 other games in action here this afternoon. So Team Walker Myers and Team Zhang Petrangelo are tied at 1 after the second end. Team Jones Lang have taken an early 4-0 lead over Team Papley Van Amsterdam. And then over on sheet Delta, we have Homan Botcher playing Tran Kleider, and Team Tran Kleider is off to an early lead with a 3-0 start.
So I would have liked to see that one get under just a little bit more so that it wasn't available for Steve to make a shot at this.
Jump in, Steve. Hey? Which one?
Oh, no, let's go out.
I think they've settled on the double run.
Pretty much knows.
Yes, I love the double run call, recognizing they're in a little bit of danger here, and can maybe clear out a couple reds and open it up, and don't want to give up any big point ends. So like this call here.
These are always so tricky in mixed doubles, just the fact that you have to get up and sweep your own in most cases. Don't throw a ton of these, so again, trying to find the broom of where to put that to make that. Didn't quite make it as they wanted, obviously, but again, here opportunity now for Desjardins to get one in a good spot. Throw up another guard potentially.
Pas de drone même. On va essayer d'en rentrer un autre avec option angle free sur sa jaune, OK?
OK.
So it sounds like they're going to play the angle freeze on the top 12.
25.
Maybe the guard's the first call, and if they're a little bit heavy, they've got that option.
Yep.
T'es où, parle-moi?
Top 12.
Hard! Hard! C'est juste angle free. Voilà. Juste angle free.
So just have to be careful with where they leave this.
Laisse-la mourir le même, elle est bonne.
I think that works out pretty good.
Yes, excellent shot there.
Pretty good for us.
Can you high side this red and drag this yellow to here?
Nope.
Make this.
Yeah, it's not without risk, but it's the best shot.
It looked like from the one camera angle that they might have an opportunity to play that slash.
Yes.
Looks like there's enough room
That's
there,
just
at
as
least to try to
risky and
eliminate
harder.
some
Hey, which
scoring.
one you like?
I like the red, I guess. See what we can see.
Okay.
I like this call to make the double here, though. It is a little bit still going into the following shots a little bit scary. You have that stagger in front, so the other team could still maybe draw around it, but I think it is key here to get rid of two reds, as you can see both. Or get rid of both, I should say.
Whoa.
Yeah, he'll be trying to play this.
Whoa.
So it needs to curl it here. So did move it off the back of the floor, but did remove one, so not bad.
Il y en a reparqué un autre là.
OK. Ta brosse ou
Brosser
la...
ça. Hein?
Ta brosse ou la brosse?
Viens la brosser. T'es as vu les deux dernières?
Just another look at it here. Just needed it to hit it either a little thinner or a little thicker.
I'm seeing like 3/4. I know that's fine.
Yes, this is definitely a great opportunity for Team GIO and Desjardins to
Concept.
loop another one and draw another one in there, and it's a 3.
Yeah, and again, good way to see how just that one missed shot early in the end, coming up late, just really put a lot of pressure on them all right away.
Laisse-la plonger si tu peux, mais assure-toi d'être au moins 8 pieds. Whoa! Laisse curler. Laisse curler. Stay close. No, nothing. No. No, laisse curler. Laisse curler.
Yeah, it's a pretty good shot.
Very nice.
Could we ever play to just get by that with bump?
It's not a ton of options here for Nancy and Steve, unfortunately. With those staggers up front, they can't run anything in. There isn't enough room, obviously, to come between that corner guard to get around and freeze to that back one.
This one you got the option of here and here. It makes their shot tough at least.
Okay.
You going for here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really kind of her only option to try to maybe eliminate freezing to the top 8 foot. Doesn't really do anything for them. They can still play the draw around to the outside of the 4 foot. So trying to come around those ones, sit back for try to outcount as many as they can. Even if they just outcount that top red one, it's still down to having to make. So Anne Sophie, sorry, has to make her shot for 3 at the end. But this is definitely looking like a multiple score for GIO Desjardins.
Take guard.
Straight! Straight!
Signaling early that this one is tight.
Hard! Hard! Straight!
So I want to make sure we get by. I don't want to tick off. Oh, it's soft enough that I think it'll be in the way anyway.
Je pense pas qu'on peut aller jouer là-dedans, c'est trop dangereux.
No.
Any heavier and the tick off of that would definitely have given Anne Sophie the opportunity to play a wide shot for 4.
Yeah, Steve thought early, or Nancy thought early that that one was kind of maybe a bit tight and light out of the hand, but weight would have actually been fairly close if they were able to get that by and took a piece.
Yeah, weight seemed okay for sure.
Entre le coin 12 puis le faux.
Okay.
Là.
It's in the way. This would be a tough shot here for 4.
35 avec un peu de vie.
And it sounds like a big score, you know, in 4-person curling and give out 4, it's a pretty big end, but in mixed doubles, I always think like a 4 is like a 2 in 4-person.
La ligne est belle.
Yes, absolutely. Big ends can creep up very quickly for sure.
Yep, line.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Hard line. Hard line. Yep.
Good try, Anso. Yes, 3. Super beau essai.
So a big 3 points for Team GIO and Desjardins, and they will take a 4-1 lead as we head into the 4th end. We'll be right back.
Trials, a thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for, the podium just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials. We have Draw 10 action here this afternoon between Team GIO Desjardins versus Team Martin Laycock. And a big three points there for GIO Desjardins there in the 3rd end.
Yeah, Steve and Nancy just make things a little bit hard on themselves, just not quite getting the end set up when they have that first rock. So they'll be looking to improve on this, and Nancy trying to get this one in a good spot here.
14 here.
Where do you want this?
Top 8.
Like where?
Like, just center line freeze on them.
Take that 8-foot line then?
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Top 4.
Okay, line's good.
You're bumping.
Grip. Clean, yep.
Bumping.
Yep. Clean.
Bumping.
Clean. Clean. Curl.
It's a little heavy on that. Looking to try to get more to the inside of that one and freeze to that instead of tapping it. Robert will be looking to try to freeze down to the face to his red.
Freeze sans nose, option mort 2-4 si la ligne n'est pas terrible.
Okay.
30-35 pour moi. Hard line, pas le choix. Pas le choix pour aller, come on. Come on, Answer. Keep going. Keep going for line, yes.
I'm getting really close to the line quickly.
Just over curling there.
C'est plus lent de ce côté-là, pas mal.
I only have a quarter. You think it finishes enough? I have a quarter. Is it going to finish enough?
You go this way?
That or double peel.
What do you like?
Could try this.
Pardon?
Steve recognizing that the front is blocked, that kind of control zone area, so wondering if maybe double peeling and opening it up is the call, but the rock is behind the tee line, so need to play the freeze here, but I think maybe later in the end they might have to open it up potentially to if they're looking to score multiples.
Yeah, I think they might have wanted to try to run double open those up right away. I mean, it is starting to really curl, but you're still only going to be locking yourself on here. You're still looking at potentially only now scoring one. So I think recognizing that, yes, those guards are a bit of a problem because GIO and Desjardins are just as happy to give them one. So they'll be looking to just kind of congest this 4-foot area as much as they can quickly.
Absolutely, and potentially, I think they might have been discussing the guard here, so putting up a third guard, and it's going to be very difficult to score more than one here for Team Martin Laycock.
I think sometimes in mixed doubles you just get so used to playing those like come arounds in the center that sometimes you just miss that opportunity to open things up as early as you could or need to.
Tiens la ligne un peu. Wow.
2, faut qu'elle curle ou qu'elle reste douette?
Wow, non.
2.
Faut qu'elle arrête, faut qu'elle arrête. Faut qu'elle arrête.
Good spot.
Maybe a little bit deeper than they would have liked, but overall still a
yeah, that or we make the triple peel right now.
Great guard there.
Free you up, or free me up a tap and then you a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. I like this opportunity now to try and do this. Even if they try to loop one around, they've got to get a good chunk of that button in order to sit two.
This one's probably sticking.
And with having to go around that guard that's out
it
there, I'm not so sure they can get as much as they need to be sitting to. So I like this on his first. I definitely like it now. Oh, looks like he's got a shoelace undone.
Yeah. Good. Great shot.
Great shot there from
Nice
Steve
shot.
Laycock.
Yeah. Really good shot. Hopefully he sees his shoelace. I don't want to see anybody go down.
Good. Great shot.
Feel away triple.
Okay.
Si je passe juste à côté et j'accroche la rouge, je devrais au moins sortir les deux jaunes. Ça va coûter rien. Parce que là, si on regarde, qui a réussi à disqueezer notre rouge, là, ça peut être
So here's another one of those opportunities that you take a look at it and You heard Robert say peel weight triple, which is definitely there, but is it a harder shot than you need to play at this moment?
Okay, so.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kim. Scoring area is still pretty small right now, and so what other option might you be looking at, do you think?
Well, it might be looking at maybe potentially playing the guard on that top one there, just off center, try to block the run back or the freeze. I mean, I like this call if they had hammer. And of course he makes it. So what do I know?
A bit of the commentators first, but
like here, Steve?
This is a very good shot.
It's a nice shot for sure. Yeah, I do agree with you though, Kim. It might have been, and you have some pressure on them, so it might be something to look at. The other thing that they may have been thinking about a little bit is just the scoreboard being up 3 and not wanting to give up a multiple end.
This
And
freeze is pretty good
he
too,
was
hey?
very confident in that shot. So here we'll see the replay and a very nice triple there.
Yeah, really nicely thrown.
Okay, line screen.
So these guys will be looking to use the rocks that are in there.
Probably pressure here.
Try to get a freeze to something. Hope for a miss on Anne-Sophie's last and then score a deuce.
Okay, curl, curl, curl. Hard, get in here, straight, 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 straight.
Oh, it's fresher there, yeah. On voudrait enlever sa jaune puis rouler en face de notre propre roue.
OK.
Quel poids t'aimerais?
Normal.
Normal, j'haïs pas ça non plus, ça j'aurais joué.
OK.
Coin de la roche avec normal? Un petit peu moins coin de la roche.
Mais là, j'y vais in ou out? Là.
Tu veux y aller in-turn? J'ai pas de problème avec le in. Ouais. Ligne de centre, mais sois pas down sur le weight.
OK. Normal?
Normal ou normal up.
OK.
So normal weight hit here.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, nice roll.
It's a very nice roll. Nice shot.
Yeah. So draw for one here. Bit of a port to navigate, so not a super easy draw, but it is there.
Where did my first one go there?
You tapped them to the freeze.
Right. You like the shootout line?
Yep.
Okay.
We have the last rock of the 4th end from Nancy Martin, looking to get a piece of the white button for one here.
Light. Gotta go. Straight. Curl, little curl.
Gotta go.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Okay. Wonderful shot there from Nancy Martin, and right on the pin, and a nice sweep from Steve, and that'll be 1 point for team Martin Laycock, and they'll be looking to bounce back here in the second half of the game, and we'll take a short break here and be back in 5.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our game with Team GIO and Desjardins versus Team Martin Laycock. We're here in the fifth end of play. And Team GIO Desjardins, they hold a 2-point lead and will be looking to maintain that. But as we know, Kim, in mixed doubles, lots of opportunities still available and power play is coming up soon. So will definitely be an interesting second half to this game.
Yeah, mixed doubles is definitely a bit of a roller coaster, and I've always felt it's harder to play with a lead. So get a couple of good rocks in play here, and you'll see this game probably get a little bit tighter. So better start for Nancy on that one, but still leave some room here for Anne-Sophie to get one on top of that.
Yes, that first rock is just so critical in mixed doubles to start the end and what'll happen for the rest of the end. So yeah, nice start there for Nancy.
Whoa! Yep! Yep!
Beauty.
Yeah, she's playing really well so far today.
Yeah, a lot of exceptional draws and putting it right on the mark where she's looking to put it.
What?
In turn.
I don't know.
So I think Steve will be trying to play this with a little bit of back four weight here, maybe try to just bump it back.
Yep.
D-line.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Clean.
Back four.
Clean.
Back four.
Clean.
Go curl it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit on that line. Good. Good shot.
Great shot there from Steve.
Okay.
Steve also playing in the fours discipline as well, and along with Nancy as well, and both looking to capture a Saskatchewan title here in the coming weeks as well, as I know Steve Laycock's team is actually playing in the provincial qualifier last chance event in Swift Current, Saskatchewan this weekend, and Steve's team along with Sean Meacham, Chris Heikert, and Braden Grindham looking to secure one of the 3 spots at that event, and Nancy's team is directly qualified for the Viterra Prairie Pinnacle. That'll be held in Kindersley, Saskatchewan. So yeah, definitely a busy January upcoming for both players and their mixed doubles teams, but also their fours teams.
Yeah, we're ramping into provincial time, so you'll start to see a lot of these players will go right from here back to their 4-person teams and starting to prep for the provincial run.
You want to play this with like bumper or 10?
I was thinking even like back line.
Okay. Just trying to get low.
Yeah.
So backline weight. Just trying to remove that rock from that space. Roll a little bit under.
Backline.
Close. Yeah. Yes. Hard. 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 Hard to get by there. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Okay.
Should have kept going.
Steve wondering if potentially they should have kept sweeping it straight past the guard, maybe get a redirect off that red that's just biting the forefoot, but fortunately it did kind of...
Yeah, it just kind of caught between 2 shots there. Even, you know, if they get by the guard and he finishes it, he might be able to get back to that red one even. The back button.
35 avec un peu de vie. Be good.
Just feeling a little like we're either not quite getting the broom in the right spot for the shots that we're playing, or we're maybe not quite throwing the right weight that we're brooming for.
À moins que t'es sûr également.
So Kim, you're a member of an Ontario-based women's team. What does your playdowns look like here coming up in January?
Yeah, so I'm working with Danielle Inglis's team, and we are also directly qualified through to the provincials. So Danielle's team will actually be playing in the Slam coming up in Guelph in a week and a bit, and then leaving right from there to Coburg for the women's Scotties, the Ontario women's Scotties. So busy next few weeks, that's for sure, with Danielle and the girls.
Yeah, Danielle also a member of Curling Canada, and Curling Canada's social media and web content coordinator. So definitely plays a critical role in the curling system, but also has a love and passion for the competitive side of the game as well. So yeah, very lucky to have Danielle at Curling Canada. And yeah, all the best to your team, Kim, in the coming events.
Yeah, thanks. So good freeze there. Really changes what's happening with this end now.
Yes, that was a fantastic shot.
Ouch.
Robert would, I think, tend to agree.
Yeah. Things are looking pretty well for them, and then again, just the way it always goes, you make one good shot, and now you're in a bit of trouble. It's hard to tell who is shot, though. Who do you think it is, Dustin? Red maybe? Looks red from here.
Yeah. Just taper ça là.
I would agree. I would have. I would think it's red as well.
Essaye d'arriver sur sa zone, à gauche. À ta droite, non, sur l'autre. Juste pour pas le mettre shot.
OK.
I'm going with red.
I'm with you.
Un petit peu plus. Voilà, mort.
OK. Oh. Wow. Faut que ça cure. Faut que ça cure.
Et pas de gaz, on va coller,
yep.
c'est sûr.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Ah, pas là.
It's that or like this freeze top right here too.
So we hear the
So I believe. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
So we hear the cheers from the crowd, and I believe Rachel Holman just made a nice shot for a couple points there. So
Anyway,
I believe that game will be
would be good.
tied after
Okay.
the 5th end. And some other updated scores we have on sheet A, team Walker Myers playing the power play in the 6th end. They're down by 2
Is halfway
to
too
team
much?
Zane
No, half isn't way too
Jalango.
much, but
And then on sheet
Third is ideal.
third
B,
straight.
we have Jones laying up 5-1 on team Happily Van Amsterdam.
There's a look at Rachel's little thin double. So I believe we've settled on trying to play the out turn. Oh no, we're playing the intern reds. Try to remove move that yellow back onto the red and be sitting 1 after this. I thought they might play the out turn tap on that yellow.
Yes.
It's definitely there. So Gionnet Desjardins are recognizing there's not really much they're going to be able to do here to score any more than their 1, so just going to throw this away here into the boards.
So.
So that'll be, I think actually we're looking quite closely. So maybe we might see a measure here actually before we go to the break. I shouldn't jump the gun, and we will see what the athletes decide, or might bring out the measuring. I agree with you, Kim. I think it is red. I'm with Steve on that one. So that'll be 1 point for team Gionnet and the Desjardins, and they will take a 5-2 lead heading into the 6th end, and we will be back here shortly.
The Canadian Curling Trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Ça peut changer.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Getting underway here in the 6th end of play, and we see the power play. So maybe tell us a little bit, Kim, about the power play.
Yeah, so both teams get an opportunity to call a power play throughout the game. The only caveat to it is that you need to have hammer in order to be able to call that. Basically, it will move the stone from the center line pre-positioned area to the side. Teams can choose either side, depending on which way they want to play the power play, and just changes up the flow of the game. And it can be used in a defensive way or an offensive way. Martin Laycock obviously looking to try and score a few points here, so they're looking to use it in a more offensive way.
Great sweep there by Steve, and shot by Nancy. Maybe overcurled a little bit there, but it's almost completely buried.
Sorry, Dustin, a good start to that end by Anne-Sophie. The yellow rock is placed just biting the tee line in front of the tee, so she bumped that back a bit and left them sitting shot. And then with that little overcurl by Nancy's advantage right now to Gione and Desjardins.
Yep, line. Yep. 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 Yep.
Great goal.
Sorry.
Good shot there by Robert.
Yeah, attack.
Yeah, definitely sweeping ice, and I mentioned earlier the ice has been fantastic here all week, and just wanted to mention that we'll be having Thank an Ice Tech Week, January 12th to 18th, and this is a week to recognize all of our incredible ice technicians all across the country who make each youth program, league, or championship game happen each season. And during this week, we'll be celebrating the unsung heroes behind the scenes of every curling club, and we'll be hosting 2 ice side chats, one in English with Greg Owasco, Mike Merklinger, and Rebecca Duck, and another one with Neil Gargle and Stéphane Delal in French. So the English one will take place January 15th, and the French one on January 30th. And yeah, just looking forward to celebrating all of our incredible ice technicians here shortly.
Yeah, it's the amount of work that goes into making ice throughout the season at your local club, and also at an event like this is just hours and hours. And unfortunately, sometimes I think they get a bit of a raw end of the deal, not always hearing all the positives that they do. So definitely take a minute during that weekend, outside of that week, to thank your local ice tech for all the work that they do.
Yeah, so anyone interested in those ice side chats, if you're affiliated with a provincial or territorial curling center and you're an ice technician looking to join, you can check out Curling Canada's social media sites or contact your provincial territorial association to sign up for those ice side chats. We had one last year, and we actually had over 200 ice technicians register and join on that chat. So I'm doing another one again this year, and very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's great that your local guys get a chance to talk with the national ice technicians, pick their brain on some things, and hear what they have to say in regards to some of the tricks of the trades that they use to make such great ice.
Basically the same shot.
Well, just this, like the 4 and the 2 will be counting over this one.
How much weight?
Probably got to be peel. I got to get that out.
So things not setting up as much as Nancy and Steve would like here. Robert and Anne-Sophie are doing a great job of keeping their rocks in front of those yellow rocks, making it difficult for Nancy and Steve to take advantage of this power play.
Yeah, and I think that all goes back to Anne-Sophie's first rock of the end being placed absolutely perfect. So, yeah, definitely going to be a challenge to score multiples with their rocks in a good position.
Oof. It's another one of those shots that's tough to play out there because in the mixed doubles game, we don't tend to throw a lot of peels on the outside of the 12-foots. So knowing exactly where to put the broom for that shot is a bit of a guess.
La ligne est belle.
122.
Tiens la ligne un peu.
So just looking to put a guard on top of this, looks like.
Vas-tu curler à
Girl.
Thought I heard him say it too.
Girl. Girl. Yep, yep, yep.
Bien correct.
Take the freeze?
Yeah.
So bend and chip a little bit here. Try to play the freeze on that one in the back four. Hope for a miss and then score a deuce with Nancy's last.
T line screen! Yep!
Gotta go.
This one coming up really short here. You can see Anne-Sophie try to go around this top four, which will leave the button for Nancy to score, but put the pressure on her as she's drawn against 2 or 3.
La ligne est belle.
Yeah, nice place to rock here will make it tremendously difficult to
La ligne est belle.
score one.
Great spot, and so.
Yeah, I think it's this.
Hey.
So I believe she's playing the outturn draw.
Huh?
Yep.
I think
Oh,
maybe
no.
maybe it's the intern through the port, Kim.
Yeah, sounds like it. I would think with the way it finishes, she should still be able to get a piece of the button with the outturn, but
They're heavy.
this maybe just looks a little better to Nancy's eye.
Yes! Hard! Gotta go hard! Hard, 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 hard!
3.
That will be 3 stolen points for Team Gionnet Desjardins, and they will take an 8-2 lead in to the 7th end of play. We will be back here shortly.
cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to World Championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th end of play here. And we have Team GIO Desjardins with an 8-2 lead, and Team Nancy, Martin, Steve Laycock looking to score a big one and get back into this game. And Kim, if there's anything we know about mixed doubles, that big ends of 4s and 5s can definitely happen. So Team Martin Laycock will be looking to do that here in the next couple ends.
Yeah, if they can put a couple of shots back to back here and really get the pressure back onto GIO Desjardins, then they should be able to manifest a multiple score. Again, Sophie and Sophie, sorry, making it hard on them by making a great first shot.
Whichever you like.
Back 12.
Yes, that rock's virtually perfect. Looks like Nancy throwing back 12 here, recognizing that need to unlock it a little bit, create some separation, and open up the scoring area a little bit.
Yeah. Make some room, as we like to say.
Hard! Back 8, back 4.
Hard!
It's not bad.
Okay.
So it was pretty good on that one. Just rubbing that guard and with the rotation that Nancy has on her stones, it did still kind of trend towards the 4-foot, so it'll be in the mix.
Juste frise ça à l'eau.
OK.
35 avec la turn de l'autre côté. Tu passes par là, puis dans ce bord. Frise it. Hardline. Gotta go line. Parle-moi.
Oui, il est bon.
Keep going for line, pas de choix. Keep going for line, keep going. OK, mordeuse bouton maintenant au overcut. Mordeuse bouton, c'est à toi.
This rock's really curling, Kim.
Continue, continue, continue.
Yeah, I just wonder if he was a bit light, maybe. Or a little bit tighter line. But opportunity now for Steve to play the same type of shot.
Wait's close.
Yep. Feet. Oh.
Back 8.
Curl. 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 Gotta curl. Shot.
Oh, good sweep.
Very nice shot and sweep, yes.
So Dustin, I saw you guys had your first Rockfest event of the season out on the East Coast. How did that go?
Yeah, we were out preparing for the U15 Rockfest Atlantic back in October. Had some meetings with Nova Scotia Curling and Jill Brothers, and yeah, very exciting. We have 4 U15 Rockfest regional events that'll be taking place between the end of February and middle of April. So this year we'll start in Kelowna for Rockfest West, and then we will go out to Halifax for Rockfest Atlantic, and then out east in North Bay, and the final one being in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And yeah, we'll have 360 U15 youth curlers at those events, and very excited for all of them. And last year was our inaugural year of the events. We had 312 youth curlers, and at these new events, they're doing skill development clinics, singles and triples curling. And yeah, it definitely is a great opportunity for them to develop their skills and become better curlers, and as they continue to their journey. Yeah, so very excited for those that'll be here very shortly.
They've run like 20 seconds off. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
no,
was
never mind.
lucky enough to be involved in the Ontario one that you hosted last year in Niagara Falls, and great to see all the young kids that are getting excited about curling and looking to develop their skills. And they're a great program for kids to be able to get together with some of their local provincial heroes and talk some curling and throw some shots. So good on you guys for a great program.
Yeah, I guess they got enough air here too, don't they?
Yeah, all of our provincial and territorial member associations are doing an incredible job of doing lots of promotion with our U15 singles curling app. So essentially it's a training and competition tool for youth curlers, and also extends into U18 and U21 and U25 as well. And lots of our member associations are hosting U15 Rockfest in-person qualification events this year. This year there's actually a total of 11 across 7 member associations, so lots of growth there, and curlers being able to use the singles curling app to work on their shot making skills. And last season alone, at the start of the season, we had about 150 U15 youth curlers using the app, and now we're up to over 750. So yeah, very exciting times in youth development, and I'd like to thank all the provincial territorial member associations for all the incredible work that they're doing with our youth curlers.
That's really awesome. When I was a junior curler way back in the day, we definitely didn't have any of those type of things to help improve on our skills on our own. So it's an amazing tool for them.
Line's perfect.
Yeah, we have a ton of programs and events now, and extends even to a younger age and stage at U12, as we have the Hit Draw Tap skills competition. And last year more than 2,000 youth curlers between the ages of 6 and 12 took part in those events, and this will be the first year that all 14 provincial territorial member associations will be hosting either local shootout events or a provincial territorial championship shootout event. So yeah, lots of opportunities for youth curlers, and right at any age now.
Yeah, I've seen our club has hosted the Hit Draw and Tap with our Little Rockers, and it's pretty exciting to see how excited they get, going through the process. And then, of course, once it carries through to our provincials, and they have the provincial Hit Tap and draw competition at the Tanko Scotties. So very exciting to get a chance to play on provincial ice as well, and one of those great things for kids to get involved in.
Yes, for sure. One of the things we're doing at some of our Season of Champions events is having those Hit Draw Tap provincial shootouts take place, and like you said, on arena ice is just so exciting for the kids, and they love being able to come out and meet other kids, but also get certificates and ribbons, and also typically there's a pizza party at the end, so they sure love those chances as well. And at our U15 Rockfest West, we're actually pairing it with the opening of the Montana's Briar, so all of the kids will get a chance to go out and get to throw on the arena ice, which is super exciting, and take in a game at the Briar, and yeah, just so many exciting opportunities for everybody all across the country. So if you're looking to learn more, please visit youthcurling.ca, as it has all of our programs and events and information, and can learn more there.
That's an exciting thing. They'll look forward to that. There's nothing like seeing a curling event live.
Curl the ticket. Curl.
Yeah, Steve also he was one of the skill development coaches at the Rockfest Prairies event in Yorkton last year, and his son Owen competed in that event. And Steve also does a ton of work with youth development in Saskatoon locally, with having his own U15 high performance youth program. So I've been lucky enough to go to that a few times and just see some of the work that's taking place. And Steve does a great job giving back to the sport and working with our next generation of curlers.
That's awesome.
C'est belle, on ira se mettre dans le 4 pieds, mais tu sais, Juste garde, ça fait le job. Fait qu'un petit affaire plus large, puis 45 avec un peu de vie.
We do have one final to report on. Team Jones Lang have taken a 9-3 win over Team Papley Van Amsterdam.
La ligne est belle. Wow, faut que ça curve. Faut que ça curve.
Y'a pas de danger, elle est belle là. Parfait en dessous.
It's another really nice rock here by Anne-Sophie to really shut down that scoring area. Yeah.
Good luck. Good shooting.
Tough go today for Nancy and Steve, but a really well played game by Robert and Anne-Sophie.
Yeah, so we'll make the final 8-2 for Team Gionnet and Team Desjardins over Team Martin Laycock. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and Kim for joining as well. And we will see you for our next draw at 5 p.m. local time, Atlantic time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And hope you will join us then. Thanks, everyone.